Alright guys, you're back. It's Superman JP, Super the Man, Shirtless J, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me collect. Alright, today we're back with the 2006 TRX, the Honda 450R. She's a monster. We're going to continue to make her a monster and do a little valve adjustment. I don't like tick clicks, so I'm gonna take that out of there so I get better compression and drops and all that good stuff. So I just want to give you guys a quick rundown. Like I said, I do not have a cameraman or a camera woman. It's just me and these hands. So I went ahead and already took mainly the majority of everything apart. I made a video earlier about different little tips with the carb. I didn't make a how-to video to remove the carb, but there's other ones out there. If I need to post some in the description, I will. But here we are. What you gotta do first, after you disconnect your vent hose from the top of your cylinder head, you're gonna unscrew these 3 bolts with a 10mm socket. All right. These 2 in the front are longer than the one in the back. Also, when you reinsert them, there's also a little thing you need to watch out for here. Here, I'll show you now. When you reinsert these front 2, they're longer than the others. They go down and they, see that? They sit in there. So you gotta make sure you put it in that hole. Don't put it back together and just drop it in and then you miss the hole like this. So you don't want that. Put it in the hole. You gotta line it up, putting it through the top into the hole. All right. Next, before you look, another tip right here. Before you get to top dead center, you see what that is? Before you get there, the top dead center, and the top dead center in the bottom here, what you want to do is loosen these bolts up here, because you don't want to struggle with it. See that one? There's another one right on top of it. And you don't want to get stuck behind the frame after you have this thing in top dead center. So loosen these bolts so you can spin it around and then get it at top dead center and then take the bolts out. But before you take the bolts out, what you want to do here is have a way. Let me go ahead and remove this. It shouldn't pop off all crazy. Just see this. Just wiggle it off. Take you a zip tie. Put it through the top hole. As soon as I can find this freaking hole. There you go. Take you a zip tie of sorts. Put it through this top hole. Right here. Like so. One-handed. One hand, one man, band man. Alright. You got that done. And you come out here and take this bolt all the way out. Don't drop these bolts either, y'all. You don't want to drop this. Speaking of don't drop it, I want to get it out. I gotta get this thing out first. Switching hands, left hand is not working. Alright, so she's out. I do not want to lose this bolt. Bolts out. See that little thing? You will lose that and you will be sick. Very, very sick. Speaking of losing, I just dropped it. When you're working outside, try to keep something underneath your work area so you don't drop your bolts and crap in the dirt. Another tip for outdoorsmen workers. All right, once you have it off, you want to tighten this zip tie here, just so it'll keep the timing chain on the sprocket where it's set at, so when you put it back up there, it makes it a little easier to go back. All right, next you're gonna come up here, take these 10mm off. There's gonna be 4. Keep in mind the 2 in the front are longer than the 2 in the back. Keep that in mind. since I'm since I'm constantly giving you things to keep in mind. Also keep in mind, I got them sensors, stuff like that. Keep in mind that you want to check your valve clearance before you remove this. All right. Valve clearance in the valve clearance in the intake should be 0.002, and the valve clearance in the back should be 0.003. That's inches. So in millimeters is 0.05. No, yeah, 0.05, and the back is 0.07. 0.0783, whatever. It's close to 0.8, but it's 0.07. All right, millimeters. And once you got those bolts out, you're gonna take this thing. I might need to put my phone down so I don't lose any shims here. There's gonna be buckets underneath these two. I do not want to lose those shims. So delicately take it off. I was lucky enough that my shims stayed inside the buckets instead of getting left on top of the valves there. Once you take them off, you want to take these shims out. Keep track of which shim went where, so that when you measure them, they can go back in appropriately. All right? All right, people, I got to let you go because I got to get this done. And it's very difficult to do this with one hand and a freaking camera in the other. So I thank you all for tuning in. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll put this thing online when it's in action and whatnot. All right. Enjoy your day.